Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DFS experience for Friday, November 11th. We have an 8 game slate. We're jumping straight in. Steph Curry, 10-3. Book him. He's in play. All his rates are up this season. The rest of his team is playing like complete ass. Um, Win, lose, or draw, he's going to go down firing. He's going down swinging. Ride him while he's on this wave. He's averaging, you can see it right there, 56 fantasy points a game. That means that he's active. Listen, fire him up. Nothing else to talk about. John Morant, he lost a little bit of his steam. I've been saying last few videos. He lost a little bit of his steam, but he's having teammates step up, so no big deal. Just won't be. He's just not a lock as he used to be, but he's still a good play. Booker got to put the team on his back, but he is scoring dependent. Um, 9,400. If I'm playing 6-7 lineups, I throw him in one. SGA. Listen, the man's averaging 51 fantasy points a night, and DraftKings can't seem to get his price correct. So retarded. I've played SGA on every single slate so far this season, and I will continue playing SGA on every single slate this season because he's severely underpriced. Severely. Uh, sorry. Donovan Mitchell, 9,100. He's another guy underpriced. He's come to Cleveland. He's the one on Cleveland. He's taken over. He's made Garland his bitch. Garland is the number two. Donovan is the number one. I know we've been all waiting to see how they were gonna mesh. Is it Garland's team? Is it Mitchell's team? Mitchell said, "Fuck that and fuck us." That's his team. Period. Donovan Mitchell, $9,100, too cheap. Fire him up. Let's go. De'Aaron Fox, $8,600. The team has been playing better. They still have a losing record. They can't close out games. They're definitely closing this game out because the team they're going against is the worst team in the league. De'Aaron Fox, fire him up, $8,600. He's going to get whatever he wants against the Lakers. In fact, I'll make him a priority. If I'm playing 3 lineups, I'll throw him in one. I have Curry, I have SGA, and then that's how I rate them: Curry, SGA, then maybe Fox because of the matchup, and then I'll go Mitchell, and then Booker, and then Morant, or Morant and Booker, one of them, something like that. Van Fleet's in play. Um, Another good matchup. OKC is a tanking team, but they're a scrappy team. You're looking for a close game. You're looking for a lot of stocks and peripherals from, the main culprits: Van Vliet, Barnes, my man OG, Coco Loco, Coco Melon, whatever his name is. You're looking for a lot of those against OKC. OKC, you're looking for SGA and Giddy. You can't really call it on OKC who's gonna show up, but at least with Giddy and SGA, you can start with those two. And if you want to do a little mini stat with to run on OKC, I'd say go for it. Chris Paul's not on my radar. Um, Other good plays: Garland in his new role, and Donovan Mitchell's bitch, $7,400. That's fine. Westbrook coming off the bench, no LeBron. He's gonna take a lot of shots. He's gonna steal a lot of Anthony Davis's rebounds. You could fire him up, 7,300. Cade Cunningham played like a bowl of toilet water last game, but I expect him to bounce back. Everybody's doing bad games, so that's fine. Whatever. Just as long as he bounces back, because he's in play at $7,200. Brunson's in play, $6,800. I take him at 6K. He's a little bit too pricey for me, but he does have a little bit of an upside, so whatever. He's an okay play. Giddy's okay. I like Giddy. Um, like pairing Giddy with SGA. Maybe run it back with one or two Toronto Raptors if that's something you're looking to do. Little mini stat. Um, his price is a little pricey, but um, I just have a feeling this is going to be a good fantasy game. Last game, 44 minutes. They did go to overtime. 15 rebounds, 6 assists, 46 fantasy points. I'm not really chasing the last game. I'm more chasing the thought of a good back and forth fantasy game from those two teams. So that's how I'm looking at it. Trying to be very, very, very clear when I explain why I like who I like. Uh Murray, I told you his price was gonna be up last week. Here it is. He's a little bit pricey. A lot of options on that team. He's not gonna be a main guy for me on this slate. Because like I said, you got Porter, Aaron Gordon, Jokic, KCP. They all get fantasy points. So why am I paying $6,400 for Murray? Is he going to give me 38, 40 fantasy points? Is that what we're thinking? Last 5 games, 34, 34, 27, 34, 39. I guess there's a possibility there. There's a possibility. He's playing 30 minutes, at least 30 minutes. He's getting his shots. He's getting stocks. He's getting rebounds. He's getting assists. He's getting steals. So he's in play. He's in play. He's priced correctly. I thought he was a bit overpriced, but he is priced correctly. We definitely don't need D'Angelo Russell. We don't know who's going to do what in Minnesota. Is it going to be the Gobert show? Is it going to be the Anthony Edwards show? Is it going to be the Cat show? We don't know. I'm not paying $6,400 when I have the rest of the guys around him that I know exactly what they're going to do. D'Angelo Russell is not a bad play, but he's not a good play. Suggs. Me personally, I'm not playing Suggs. I don't need Suggs. He's not somebody I find reliable for fantasy. There's some people that might want to play him. I don't want to talk you off of that, but I'm about winning money. So Jalen Suggs and winning money in fantasy aren't said in the same sentence. And I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to, help y'all guys see the light. Last 5 games, fantasy points 22, 48, 18, 27, and 31. Range of outcomes all over the place. I don't need that on an 8-game slate. Let's continue. Jordan Poole, another guy, they call him a splash brother. He's playing like a drip cousin. He's not playing that fantastic. I don't need Poole at 6K. I don't need Smart at 5,800 either, 5,900, whatever it is. Campaign has been priced up. Um, he went off the last game. He's gonna probably be popular for people that game log chase. If you wanted to go to Trey Jones, wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Javon Carter, my man's my man's went off. My man thought he was Allen Iverson, 45 points, 27 shots. He made 15 shots, 4 rebounds, 12 assists, 1 steal, 36 real life points, 62 fantasy points from Javon Carter. I promise you, people will chase him. I don't think I could do it at 5,300. But if I play like 6, 7 lineups, I play him. Bones, we don't need with Carter right there, and I don't think we need Bones right now. I'm sure on an 8-game slate we'll get more value. Patrick Beverly is another guy that has been complete ass. For all that mouth he has, he's been playing like straight shit. All right, Malik Monk's in play. Gonna come off the bench and smash the Lakers. Uh, Isaiah Quickly, if you need some type of value. Josh Richardson price come back down to earth if you need some type of value. George Hill will probably get a few minutes, but he's trash. Don't do it to yourself. And Kendrick Nunn has been a disaster. Let's go to shooting guard. Like I said, with value comes up during the day. Like, today how we had who was ruled out today? We had Nurkic ruled out late. I already had Eubanks in my lineups, and then somebody else got ruled out. I can't remember, but your value comes during the day, close to the lock. Always remember that. Be patient. Get your core ready. Have your plan in case players get ruled out. Have a backup plan in case they don't. Just be prepared. Be patient and be prepared. That's all I can tell you. Let's continue. Shooting guard. All right. You spoke about these guys. Jaylen Brown, 8,200. He's in play, looking for a close game. Desmond Bain, 8,100, same thing. He's absolutely in play, looking for a shootout. Minnesota's not going to be able to stop him. I like both of those plays. Anthony Edwards hasn't given us the explosion we've been waiting for, but he's playing with a lot of fantasy producers on his team, so it's not his fault. Franz Wagner, I don't need Franz Wagner at that price. Next, Vassell, 6,800. You want to take a shot? Take a shot. Levert took a lot of shots last game. Let's not get it twisted. Garland had a down game, and he will be back in his rightful position as number 2 on that team. If you want to take a shot on Levert, you want to game log Chase and take a shot on him, you do that. But Garland is the 2, Levert is the 3 when it comes to offense. 38 minutes, 21 real life points, 46 fantasy points. Levert's not going to do that every game. Garland will find a way to get his, but like I said, he is the number 2. Where are we? Okay, we spoke about Suggs. We spoke about the drip boy pool. Trent is in play as always. Jaden Ivey is in play as always. Campaign is in play. He's a little bit pricey for me, but he's in play. Klay Thompson has been trying to find himself, and he could continue trying to find himself, but has nothing to do with me. I won't be rostering him on an 8-game slate. Dylan Brooks, if you want to take a shot, I like the matchup. Kevin Huerter, I like all guards against. I like everyone against the Lakers. I like Kevin Huerter. I like everybody from Sacramento. That's how bad the Lakers are. Lonnie Walker's in play if he starts. Grayson Allen's in play. No one else really stands out to me like that right now. I don't play none of these guys on the regular. Jalen Williams from OKC, if he starts, you want to take a shot. There's no other value. You could take a shot, but wait for value. Tatum's in play. He's been smashing this season. Banchero, I love Banchero. I just be scared of that whole him, Wendell Carter, and Bol situation. Like they all grab rebounds. They're all pretty decent passers for big men. They all pretty much do a lot of the same things. So that kind of scares me off from Banchero. But he's in play. He's in play. I wouldn't play all 3 of those guys together. But you want to sprinkle some Carter, sprinkle some Banchero. Bol has cooled down a little bit. You want to sprinkle these guys all over the place. In your many lineups, you can. Banchero's the priority, though. Scotty Barnes, his prices is rising and rising and rising. Well, listen, there's no Siakam, and I like this matchup. If I'm playing 7 lineups, I'll throw him in 1. I love my man OG. I'll play him. Listen, until he retires, I'll throw him in the lineup. Keldon Johnson's in play. 7,100. Andrew Wiggins is fine. He's been playing. You want to pair him with Steph? If you wanted to pair him with Steph and run it back with some Cavaliers, you could. RJ Barrett starting to play better. He's in play. He's getting the ball more. Mikal Bridges is in play. I prefer Chris Paul to be out before I play Mikal Bridges. Or Campaign, obviously. You guys know that. Michael Porter Jr., he's in play, but like I said, Denver's full of fantasy producers. So these guys aren't, they aren't my first options. I like guys that are going to have a lot of usage and get a lot of shots and play a lot of minutes. Michael Porter's going to he's going to get decent minutes, but he's going to be sharing the usage with Jamal, KCP to an extent, Aaron Gordon, and then the main guy, Jokic. So these guys aren't my first guys in. These guys are my last man in type deals. I need my players to have a lot of usage. Sadiq Bey's okay, last man in type deal. Lou Dort, same thing, last man in type deal. I like Keegan Murray for both sides of the court, 5,200. Everyone thrives against LA. Harrison Barnes is in play. This is Jaden McDaniels from Minnesota. I don't need Jaden McDaniels. I don't need no Kiki. Troy Brown, if he starts, he's in play. Kyle Anderson, we don't need. Marjon Beauchamp. He came through for us last slate. I'm playing him again if he starts. Now, I definitely loved him at minimum, but now he's $4,400. If better value, um, if better value comes up, then I'll probably swap him out. But he does a little bit of everything. $4,400 starter. He got 30 minutes. Um, he was efficient. 5 threes, 5 of 8, 8 rebounds, 2 steals, 34 fantasy points. So as long as he starts, he's in play. Anyone else down here? I don't know what's going on with Kuminga. I really don't care. I'm not fucking around with anybody on Golden State besides Wiggins and Curry. Like Steve Kerr plays everybody. If he could play the ball boy, he would. I'm good. I'm good on that. All right, so we know Giannis and LeBron is out. Of course, AD. AD's a 2. I'm tired of blowing smoke up AD's ass when he doesn't give a fuck. If he doesn't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. 10-2, he's too expensive. He's not going to pay that off. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him. I'm getting mad just thinking about him. If I could slap his face right now, I would, but whatever. 10-2, he's an okay play. Carl Anthony Towns doesn't play at 9,300. You're better off playing Carl Anthony Towns for $900 less. Randall's in play, 79. Bobby Portis. Listen, Bobby Portis got a pass because of the 2 overtimes, but I was about to come on here and rip his ass to shreds. Let me tell you something. He's 7K. His ownership might be a little bit lower, but he's actually a good play. He's a good play. Bo Bowler's all right. Prefer Portis. Aaron Gordon's all right. No Draymond for me. He's another one that he has no motor, especially against bad teams. And he has no upside. That's the better word. He has no ceiling. It is what it is. You're gonna get 25 to 30 fantasy points. Close games, you might get a little bit more out of Jay, but he doesn't shoot. He doesn't score, so I'm good. Mobley's in play. Bojan's in play. Isaiah Stewart's always in play at that price. Opashevsky's in play, even though he's a bit pricey. Boucher, you want to take some shots. This is Aldama. No, I don't need Aldama. I don't need Brandon and Clark because Steven Adams is healthy. And the rest of these guys you'll go to them if someone is ruled out and they're going to be starting for someone. Until then, they're just fish food. You know that. All right, center Jokic is in play, but his usage is down this season. I keep telling you that just so you guys are aware. Sabonis is in play. Sabonis is probably going to demolish the Lakers. Gobert's in play. Wendell Carter's in play. Jacob Pertle's in play. Jared Allen is going to have 20 rebounds tomorrow because people dominate the Warriors in the paint. Just wanted to let you know that. Brook Lopez looks good on DraftKings, 6,300 with no Giannis. Ayton's in play at 6,200. Hartenstein, you need him to start. If he doesn't start, throw him in the trash. Al Horford is washed. Yeah, he'll give you one good game a week, but you want to pick and choose which game that is? Have at it. Now, I like Steven Adams. Why? Because they're going to need him on the court. They're going to need him on the court to deal with Gobert and Towns. So I expect Steven Adams to hit over 30 minutes. I expect Steven Adams to grab 15 rebounds and to do his point center thing. You know what I'm saying? So Ja takes a lot of the shine away from the rest of Memphis, but Steven Adams is a very good, efficient center. You know what I'm saying? Low maintenance, low usage, good center that makes the right plays. And you want to target Adams against matchups where he's going to be needed. So this is the Steven Adams game. I don't think I see anybody else on at center. Center, I don't really play around with. You only get one shot at center, And if you fuck up center, your night is over. Well, on DraftKings, I rostered 2 centers on DraftKings. I use my utility for center, unless something's really, really going on. Or like there's some really crazy value or something. But I usually play double center. And if I get like a Kevin Love type power forward center type guy, I throw his ass in the forward spot too. I play like 4 centers. Big men, they're closer to the rim, grab more rebounds, in position to get blocks. You know, those loose ball steals or those knockaway steals. So that's what I do. All right, let's pick up 5 guys and let's go to FanDuel. So I think at all right, let's just start from the beginning. Let me slow the fuck down. Um, shit. All right, Curry. I said Curry. Jesus Christ. All right, so we're going Curry. We're going SGA to start. We're going to center. We're gonna go pick up my man. We're gonna go pick up my boy Steven Adams. You could do Brook Lopez if you like, but Steven Adams is too cheap for the minutes he's gonna be out there for and what he's gonna be needed to do. As long as he doesn't get in foul trouble, he'll pay that off. Now we could go to boat. We could go back to Beauchamp. He's 4,400. Was it 44? He's $4,400. You get a starting small forward at $4,400. If we want to go to Portis at 7K, we could. 7K Portis. It's a thing. Let's see something. We got 4 guys. We just need one more. Uh, Levert, Poole, Trent, Jaden Ivey against the Knicks. Jaden Ivey. I'm very high on Jaden Ivey. Very high on him. Even in Cade Cunningham bad game, he had a decent game, I believe. 31 minutes. He took 12 shots. He hit 6 of them. 10 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, 19 points. He's $5,500. I'm throwing him in there until they raise his price. He's too cheap. So I got Curry, I got Ivy, I got Beauchamp as my value so far. I got Steven Adams, I got SGA, and I still got 5K left. Yo, you can't do no better than that. You can't do any better than that this early before lock. But listen, let's go to FanDuel. If you guys are new, welcome. Thank you for watching. Please continue to subscribe, hit the bell thumbs up. Guys, I've been doing it. It's been helping me tremendously. I truly appreciate it. And if there's anybody having trouble cashing, you like my full up to date lineup sent to you before lock, or you need me to build you out your own lineups for DraftKings, FanDuel, SuperDraft, or Yahoo, you could check out my Patreon, linked in my description, or you could DM me on Twitter, which is going to be on my thumbnail. My handle is going to be on the thumbnail. And that's all I got to say. FanDuel, to save time, I already got 5 guys that I prematurely summoned. It's almost the same guys. I got Curry, I got SGA. I'm going Beauchamp. He's 4K flat, so I love him on FanDuel. I got Bobby Portis at $5,800, which is a crime without Giannis. And then I have Steven Adams, who's a little bit more expensive on FanDuel, but he's only 6K, and I still like him. Look, as long as I got Curry, SGA in the same lineup, I'm willing to take a shot at Steven Adams, because if he comes through, he makes everything else work. So listen, that's our 8-game slate. Thank you for being here. You know, I absolutely appreciate you guys taking the time to watch the video. Hope you guys had a great night. I'm gonna go on and get out of here because I know you guys got things to do. And I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.